Welcome back to Good Morning Interbike. I realize it's the afternoon, but it's still Good Morning Interbike. We're glad to have you with us. We're at interbike.com/live on the third day of the 2012 Interbike Expo. And I'm so pleased to have sitting next to me today, Martha Van Inwegen. Martha is here from Action Wipes. Welcome to Good Morning Interbike.
Thank you, David.
It's always good to see you.
Of course.
Bright, shining face.
Yes, thank you. Except at the end of the show, though, you know, it's I don't know how bright and shiny we are.
You still look bright and shiny.
Thank you.
Action Wipes has become, you're gonna love this, an iconic brand in the bicycle industry. I mean, I really do think that it's true. And I want to go back a little bit in the history, though, because people always find this interesting. I know the story. Tell everybody where Action Wipes came from.
Oh, okay. The genesis
family friendly.
Family friendly.
Yeah.
Okay. So the genesis of Action Wipes, they actually started out as an intimacy towelette. So that when you were after your intimate moment and you didn't want to lay in the wet spot, is that friendly?
Yeah, that's okay.
You didn't want to lay in the wet spot, you just reached over next to the nightstand, grabbed a wipe and cleaned up, and bada bing, bada bang. And you didn't have to go to the bathroom and get something else. That was it.
And there's a Burning Man connection as well.
Right. So we had friends that were going to Burning Man every year, and they were all taking baby wipes because at Burning Man it's just, the environment is terrible.
Yeah.
So they were taking the wipes for other purposes, but then they discovered that it was actually cleaning the alkaline from the sand, and it was doing a really good job. And because of the lack of water and everything else, they started using them as a body wipe. And so when they got back, they were like, just change the name. We need to take this out of the bedroom and into the, into the campgrounds and stuff.
Because you go to Burning Man, you get dirty. There's the dust everywhere, and the alkali, as you said.
The alkaline.
And you don't have a lot of access to showers.
Yeah, there's literally no showers unless you take your own.
Exactly. And so the wipes that they were using were substituting for showers. And so all of a sudden, hey, we could use this as an athletic wipe as well.
Correct.
Had there been athletic wipes before Action Wipes?
You know, there haven't. And then when I transitioned over to Action Wipes and started focusing on the market, and honest to God, I don't know how I ended up with this amazing group of cyclists and just being embraced by the cycling community.
Yeah.
But when I started 4 years ago, and you know this because I've been coming here for the last 4 years, and the first 2 years I did my guerrilla marketing and passing the wipe out. Nobody knew what they were.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what a body wipe was. And so over the past 4 years, now this year that I'm here in my fourth year, you see them everywhere. And so I think it kind of started a trend. I'm happy that I was the first to market. It was really difficult.
Yeah.
It was hard because it was more of the educating and getting the brand out there. So what I did, rather than focus on the sales, which is kind of backwards, is that I focus on getting the brand out there. So now it's you've action wiped. And so
I told you that's a verb we use in my house.
Right, it's become a verb.
To action wipe. It's funny, you talk about the guerrilla marketing. One of the things that I think is part of the success story of Action Wipes is your use of social media.
Yeah.
And I think it's an example for a lot of new brands. You go downstairs to the lab, as they call it here at Interbike, and there's a lot of new burgeoning brands down there. Maybe it's their first time in the industry. If they could learn from what you did with social networking and social media, I think that really helped buoy the brand.
It did. It definitely did. And again, that's, when I say, I'm so fortunate that I had an industry, bicycling industry embrace me. And so you know what I did. I mean, this is how we met, is that I got on Twitter and I started following all these folks that were in the areas that I wanted to put my product in and get my brand recognized. And what I would do is I would ask, hey, would you mind trying my product, giving me a feedback? You know, is it good? Is it bad? What do you like? What don't you don't like? And so I kind of used that to morph this into what a true wipe should be. And I joke, I said, at this point right now, I want a Pepsi challenge. I would challenge any wipe to do what we've done, but it came from the social media, people giving me the feedback of, the scent was too strong, or it was too wet, or it was too dry. I would change this, I would change the packaging, and so I've listened.
I remember you at the Tour of California with the cardboard sign.
Remember that?
Right?
Lance, you need action wipes.
Exactly. What is it about an action wipe that allows it? You used to have a slogan, your face is not a baby's butt.
Don't wipe it like one.
Right, because you go to Centuries and Fondos, and on the table next to the Fig Newtons and the gels and the drinks is a box of baby wipes. What makes this different?
Aside from the love that I put into it.
Well, it's all about the love.
hard
We
work.
know that.
You know, and this is our new packaging that we came out with this year. As you recall, we only had the singles before, which are convenient. You put one or two into your jersey pocket. But with the multi-packs, you know, now with so many people that are commuting to work via bicycles, they're getting to their location and they still don't have showers. So I created this for that. So what makes them different than the other wipes is that the fabric itself, it's a bigger size than than baby wipes today. I mean, it's a 9 by 10 size, so it's a good size to do your whole upper body, lower body. And then also too, the fabric is strong and it's washable, so you can recycle it after you've used it and repurpose it. You know, I'm not going to greenwash anybody because a lot of wipes say they're biodegradable.
Right.
In order to be biodegradable, you have to have sun and oxygen. When something gets into the landfill and you have tons of trash going on top, it's not going to happen. So what I like to do is use it as many times as you can. You know, I'm going to clean your desk afterwards, okay?
Go right ahead.
But here's the true secret. You know, this is what a true wipe should do, and that is to really clean you, not just mask you know, you with synthetic scents or leaving a film or anything. So this is actually a no-rinse suds that removes the odor and removes the bacteria that's causing the odor. And also, too, for the mountain bikers that are out there or the hikers, it's great at removing the poison oak and poison oils as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, so it's the sudsing action. That's the secret sauce to what makes our wipe disappear, plus the 100% natural ingredients. There's nothing in here that's going to dry your skin, and you know, because it doesn't leave you sticky, it doesn't leave you clammy.
And we were talking about that beforehand. Is it going to make you sticky? No, there's no stickiness to it. Now I'm going to get in trouble for making that voice. What is it in the Action Wipe? What are the ingredients that are nothing? Don't tell me anything secret.
There's
What's
nothing
in
secret. You know, I list the ingredients, and in a company that's not hiding anything, you know, I'm very transparent. I'll put everything on my website. The story about how they got created, it's on the website.
Right.
The ingredients are listed there. On the back, they seem like they're complicated and they're very technical because legally we have to put the scientific names on here. But basically, it's coconut oil, sugar cane, and that's, you know, the combination of the two. That's what makes the sudsing action.
Yeah.
And then you have 4 essential oils: tea tree, eucalyptus, frankincense, and ylang-ylang, which ylang-ylang is still kind of one of those oils that, you know, gets you a little bit excited. So,
but it's got a really pleasant scent. I mean, it's funny, you open it up, I'm like, oh, that smells familiar. It's got a really pleasant scent, and but as you said, not masking odor.
It doesn't mask the odor. It's removing the odor. It's the bacteria that start to build under your pits, you know, and it's also great for to help with the, David, what is that called down there?
The chamois? What's that called? I'm not even going there, Martha. You know what that's called down there.
What is that called?
Well, you get concerned about chafing.
The chafing,
exactly.
You're right.
And one of the things that everybody's always taught is as soon as you finish a ride, get out of that chamois, get into something else. And in order to make sure that you don't get saddle sores, is to make sure you clean up. And if you're not near a shower, as you're changing, using something like this is going to help you out. Absolutely.
Significantly, especially too when you have tea tree. Tea tree is one of those oils, natural oils that starts healing. You know, it starts healing a wound. So you get road rash, clean that up right away, and the healing properties of that. And so that's why it's an amazing product. I love it.
So she says she created it.
I love it.
What about the spray? Tell us about that.
So the cooling spray, I created this a couple years ago, and I've been offering it on our website. But now people have loved it, and for the first time this year, we're actually offering it wholesale. So what it is, it's 100% natural ingredients as well. And so basically, you get overheated, your body temperature goes up, your skin is very hot and sweaty. Take it out, mist it, and it's an instant cool down.
Nice.
And so that's what it is. It's just to bring the thermal temperature of your skin down. It's got moringa seed extract, which is an antioxidant. It's got aloe vera gel. And then it's got all these other really cool essential oils. So the side effect of that is that it's a natural bug repellent. you know. So
wow.
it's a cool little product. Take out camping and.
That is excellent. You're here talking to dealers.
Mm-hmm.
What's the response from dealers? As you said, 4 years ago, it was like, huh? What do I do with it?
What is it?
What about now?
It's been amazing. Okay, so I finally have a booth. No more guerrilla marketing for me.
Right.
And we were at Outdoor Demo on Monday and Tuesday.
Something cool that you do there,
Yeah.
you put it in the cooler, you get a nice cool action wipe. So that's
You get
nice,
a cold action wipe,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Somebody said, that instantly brought my core temperature down like 10 degrees, which was, what they needed when
Nice.
it's so hot and dusty out there. Yeah, and so, but now I forgot I was going to tell you.
Well, I was asking you what the response of the dealers is.
So the response of the dealers has been amazing. So they come up, I'm like, oh my God, I love your wipes. So this year, I'm videotaping them. I'll say, before you say a word, can I have my camera
Brilliant.
out?
Yeah, brilliant.
Because it helps the other dealers that didn't get the opportunity to try it out to say, okay, if they liked it, there must be something to it, you know. And so now they're coming, they're placing the orders. Now the distributors are coming and finally taking a look to see what is this action wipe. I've heard so much about it, and it's so funny. I'm walking, and I've actually, from the background, I'm hearing, did you see those action wipes? Have you tried action wipes? I'm like,
That's great.
it's awesome.
What's on the horizon? What's coming next? I mean, you've got these great products. Anything you can talk about?
A lot of stuff's happening. Again, I kind of feel like we're at the tipping point. We finally made it.
Good.
I'm so excited. It's kind of like the road ID guys. I always used to go to them and say, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? It was a lot of hard work. But we're there.
Good.
So next up, we have several product extensions that I'm really excited about. Everyone's always asking, what's the other side? Is this large? Well, we're going to come out, for face and hands only. So
great.
that's going to be same wipe. It's just a little bit smaller. And some other cool ideas that I don't want to talk about yet because it's going to be a great surprise for next Interbike.
If people want more information, want to order, get their hands or their face on the product, where can they go?
It's simple, actionwipes.com.
Excellent. And you got to give everybody your Twitter name.
Well, I have a couple Twitter names. Martha Van. MarthaVan.
And Action Wipes.
And Action Wipes.
Excellent. Martha, great to see you. Congratulations on the success.
Thank you.
Great
I'm
to
excited.
see you here.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on Good Morning Interbike. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
David.
That's going to do it for Good Morning Interbike for this year, for the 2012 Interbike Expo. Thank you so much for joining us and watching the last 3 days of excellent interviews. If you missed any, don't worry. Simply go to youtube.com and search for Interbike TV. We've got an Interbike TV YouTube channel where you'll be able to see all of the interviews we've done here in the studio, as well as the ones that we've done on the show floor and out at Outdoor Demo, and those will live there forever. And if you like, go back into previous years and watch those as well. Guarantee you we'll be back again next year at the 2013 Interbike Expo. We won't be here. We'll be over at the Mandalay Bay, so we hope that you'll join us there. But in the meantime, for Pat Hoos and Justin Gottlieb and everybody at Interbike, and for my crew, the guys behind the camera that you haven't seen, for Mike and for Kevin and for Clovis and everybody at Mustache Power Productions, thank you so much for joining us here at Interbike TV. It's been great spending these last few days with you. I'm David Bernstein from the Fredcast Cycling Podcast. We hope you'll join us there. But in the meantime, good afternoon, Interbike. We'll see you next year.